Sometime we realize video today. Let's right to it. Damn, bro.
He'll be remembered as an athletic marvel. Like when you can play sports at the highest level and you stand out for your athleticism.
Oh, no, I feel bad for Westbrook, though, bro. Like, I feel like you got that championship with KD, James Harden, for me. And then after that, like, I feel like he just messed him up, bro. Like, he couldn't even really show his max potential because, I mean, that was his prime. He was with the Thunder. So once he left them, it was just like just hoping he can do something, bro. And he just lost all his skill set and it just started to slow down, bro. But I always, like I said, I remember that NBA posted not too long ago. It was like 7 years ago. It came on my For You page. It was like he had like 20, 20, and 20. Like that was one of the first players to ever do that. 20 points, 20 rebounds, 20 assists in a game. So shit, I think he has a triple double record too. But I always remember that, man. The little KD and Russ little back and forth when they played against each other.
Your energy, that's special.
You know, if you don't respect and admire Russell Westbrook, there's something wrong with you. I've never seen a player give maximum effort.
And then also too, when everybody was like talking about him and all his kids, like they would call him Westbrook and all that. And I really wonder how Draymond feels about this too.
Every single night like him.
Russell Westbrook has retired after 18 seasons in the NBA. Played for 7 different teams. He was the league MVP in 2017 and leaves the game as the all-time leader in triple-doubles with 209.
Russell Westbrook has officially
You think
retired.
anybody would beat that triple-double record? Probably like Wemby, maybe?
After 18 incredible seasons, one of the most explosive and relentless point guards the game of basketball has ever seen is stepping away from the court. In today's video, we are taking a look at NBA players and legends reacting to Westbrook shocking the NBA world, as well as some historic stats you didn't know.
Okay.
Trust me, you want to see all of it, so let's get straight into it.
Let's get to it.
I mean, where do you want me to start? I mean, off the floor, when you talk about one of the best individuals I ever been around, loving, caring. When I first got to Oklahoma City, Scott Brooks called me in his office and he said, Kevin Durant is our best player, but Russell Westbrook, Perk, he gives us swag.
Russell Westbrook, the rim.
That was Westbrook. Russell Westbrook is unguardable.
If I had to say one guy, I'm gonna have to go with Russ.
Okay.
You know, that dude, he's leaving it all out there every time, man.
Starting things off, we have a wave of current All-Stars reacting to this shocking retirement. If you look at almost any elite athletic guard in the NBA right now, chances are that Russell Westbrook was their idol growing up.
Damn.
So to kick things off, let's take a look at the reaction from All-Star guard DeJounte Murray. Murray flat out called Westbrook the greatest point guard to ever play the game. And honestly, for his generation, that makes complete sense.
Damn.
Watching Prime Russ absolutely tear up the league is exactly what influenced guys like Murray to play the aggressive style they do today. Up next, we have another one of the NBA's elite current guards, Donovan Mitchell, dropping his own reaction over on X. Let's take a look. Short and simple. And do you know why? Mitchell told a story back then that Westbrook is one of the first guys who welcomed him to the NBA.
And then we play OKC. That's another one. And Russell Westbrook's a guy I try to emulate two-handed finishes, like one dot. He gets me on a shot fake, and I go, I said something like, good shot fake or something. He looked at me and goes,
he showed him a lot of support and had a huge influence on Mitchell becoming this good right now.
Okay.
The next All-Star is Trae Young,
I like
writing
that other players inspire the
awesome X post about Brody. In one interview, Young also stated that Westbrook was one of the most unguardable players in the league, and he is completely right in my opinion. We have reactions from LeBron, Durant, and many others, so stay tuned.
Let's see what KD got to say. Have you ever seen this before?
When this show first started was the year he won his MVP. Even then, in the midst of winning the MVP, he was somewhat polarizing amongst media, basketball fans, but certainly the analytics crew of how good is he really? He was full energy at all times, full effort. Peak Russ, I think, was a better player than he is remembered for being by some of the smart numbers.
Yeah.
Let's first take a look at what Shaq, the Diesel, has to say about Russell Westbrook and his insane performances. Take a listen.
You had James Harden ahead of Russell Westbrook. I never said this to you before. You're wrong. This guy's playing historical basketball. You know, for many years we've been saying, oh, you shoot too much, you're selfish, you need to get, make your teammates better. He's been doing that.
And now that Russ is retired, Shaq congratulated him on his Hall of Fame career. The next Hall of Famer that congratulated Russ was Pau Gasol, one of the best modern centers. We can see he even shared a picture after they beat OKC in the playoffs. Nothing but respect. We can see he
some careers need no words.
Even shared a picture after they beat OKC in the playoffs. Nothing but respect here. We also have another current player, Jordan Clarkson, showing nothing but respect for Westbrook on X. Before we continue, I want to hear from you guys. Where do you think Russell Westbrook ranks all time? Write me down below. Personally, I think he is top 20 all time at his peak. But now, let's take a listen to what one of the best players of all time, Steph Curry, had to say about Westbrook.
One thing about Russ, we all know, no matter what people say about him or how he's playing, he competes. I know they love that about him because every night he shows up and plays hard, so that's something you can't teach. It's kind of a lost art these days.
Steph played Russ numerous times and has a ton of respect for him.
He did play him in the playoffs, too.
Sources close to Steph say that he was surprised by this decision and expected Russ to play at least one more season in the league. Curry and Russ might
feel like when Curry and LeBron and
be the best two guards of that generation, and seeing one retire is really difficult. What about other teammates that played with Russ? Well, we have a reaction from one of his favorite teammates, Serge Ibaka. Part of that insane OKC run, Ibaka took to X to congratulate Russ on his career. They were just a few games away from a championship together. But the real drama, they were just...
You don't even know we already watched the end?
Just a few games away from a championship together. But the real drama starts here.
JD, how we doing? Hey, I know
this was probably the most known beef in the modern NBA. Westbrook despised Kevin Durant when he left to join forces with Curry, but over time, their relationship healed a little bit.
They did.
Here are some KD comments on Russ and his game that you probably didn't see.
Like, my man is coming to go hard on all y'all.
On everybody.
And I know it. Y'all don't know it yet, but he going hard on everybody.
Like, for real.
He back down to the point where, like, yo, chill. Chill for a second, big homie. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Chill,
but you like that aggression.
And media didn't help either. Take a listen.
If you're Russell Westbrook, you have to look in the mirror now more so than ever before, particularly because Kevin Durant is now a champion.
Our gymnastics team was so dominant that Kevin Durant told me he wants to play for them next year.
Oh, damn.
But now that Westbrook has retired, sources close to Durant told that Kevin has a lot of respect for Russ and what he has done for the league. He is a Hall of Famer and a league MVP, and now he should enjoy his retirement. Another Hall of Famer.
Do you think you'll see KD like backing up Russell Westbrook in
Dwight Howard has congratulated Russ on his retirement and straight up called him a top three-point guard of all time. Do you agree with Dwight here? Well, here are some facts. Russ did the unthinkable, averaging a triple-double with a ridiculous 31.6 points, 10.7 rebounds, and 10 with a ridiculous 31.6 points.
He averaged 30 points a game?
10.7 rebounds.
10.7 rebounds.
And 10.4 assists.
Damn.
55 years.
Who you know doing
That's
that?
how long Oscar...
Imagine if betting was popular and you could bet on his PRA, bro, and how high it'll be. You feel me? Because he averages that much.
Robertson's mythical record stood before Westbrook shattered it, dropping 42 triple-doubles in a
30-10, and that's already 50 just season. Average.
He literally normalized the hardest stat line in basketball. Love him or hate him, Prime Russ was an absolute dog. But now we finally have a reaction.
20, and 20, that's like 60.
From the king himself, LeBron James. Now, if you remember that Lakers squad featuring Russ, AD, and LeBron, well, yeah, we all know it wasn't exactly great. Russ was starting to decline, and that roster just never found any real chemistry on the court.
Imagine them on their prime, though.
But despite all that media drama, it never destroyed the off-court friendship that LeBron has with Russ.
He's like the Energizer Bunny, man. He just doesn't get tired. He doesn't get tired, and you know when he had that passion for the game too as well. You know that it's very doable So, you know, with that being said, with his athleticism, him being able to go get those rebounds.
These two battled it out against each other at the absolute highest level for over a decade. And LeBron has always had nothing but the highest praise for Westbrook. So the moment LeBron heard the news that Russ was officially retiring, he took straight to his Instagram to congratulate him on a guaranteed Hall of Fame career. We also have one of the best players in the world, the Greek Freak, dropping into the comments on Instagram to leave an absolutely beautiful message. Giannis didn't just congratulate him on his career. He made sure to highlight the massive impact Westbrook had on the league and his pure, unmatched love for the game. 38 minutes. And honestly, it makes perfect sense. If there is any superstar in the NBA today who plays with the exact same relentless motor and intensity as Russ, it is definitely the Greek Freak.
Okay.
Right? I love Russ.
I know you
From
do.
day one. When you get a guy like that that plays hard every single night and gives you everything every single night, and he plays every night.
Single night.
And he plays the same way so like teams that acquire him or teams that you know what you're getting. Like, you know what I'm saying? He's a tough dude, tough-minded.
Doesn't care. And when I say like he doesn't care, I don't mean like disrespectfully. He just going at he's in constant competition. He's going at you. He'll come 10,000. He'll come once, it don't work, he's coming again.
Whether you think his play style translates to championship basketball or not, you can't deny that Prime Russ gave us some of the craziest hoop mixtapes of the 2000s. He gave us a decade of pure aggressive basketball that completely shifted how we view the point guard position and inspired many of our current best guards in the league.
Like that right there, this right here is why I used to like to
guard
do it
position and inspired many of our current best guards in the league.
You feel me?
But look, I want to hear from y'all. Are we underappreciating just how crazy his peak was? Or does his lack of postseason success as a #1 option hurt his legacy?
Like the
Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more on NBA Arcade.
Hi. Shout out NBA Arcade. Shout out my boy Westbrook. Hope he's doing good with his family. Yeah, let's do this prayer, man. Like you say, thank you for allowing Westbrook to, take his talents elsewhere wherever he wants to go. Thank you for allowing him to have a great career. Hopefully he can spend a lot more time with his family and just build a legacy for his family. Hopefully his kids can follow in his footsteps and be a part of his legacy as well. We hope everybody watching this to know that they can make it to the same exact spot, that they just trust in you and your plan for their life. You never let adversity when people tell them what they can and can't do. So everybody's struggling to know you have nothing but the best for them, and that you'll guide them and their families no matter what they're going through. And so always know that there's just more light down the tunnel, and that we can do anything you put our mind to as long as we put your person in and allow you to take us where you want us to be. And also help us remember that we're never late and that you put us where you are for a reason. We love them without you. Some of us races change real soon, and that they can change at any moment. But never lose hope. Even know but that's for us. Some living but you. Well, I mean, so y'all more videos tomorrow.